As an audience, when you saw Kerala's story, what did you feel? What was your reaction?
It's not fair for me to say as an audience. I'm too involved in the film.
Yeah.
It's too personal now for me. Kathak is my form that I've graduated in,
Right.
and I think if you have one base form that's strong, it's
Right.
easy to pick up other forms of dance.
Yes.
So I like learning different forms of dance. I'm exactly the opposite of what you've seen Shalini Unnikrishnan in Kerala. As an
Yeah.
actor, it's great for me to do that also. But मैं exactly opposite हूँ वो character से. Hey guys, this is Adah Sharma and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
मैंने कहीं पढ़ा था that there were rejections on very random things also, that oh, you've got curly hair.
But that's not just for me. I think also that was like what I had said then was I was trying to basically say that when anyone goes for an audition, if you
Yeah.
don't want to take the person, आप कोई भी random excuse निकालोगे.
Correct.
कुछ भी आप बोलोगे आपने आपका ये टोनेल मुझे वो पसंद नहीं आया ना इसलिए मैं कास्ट नहीं कर सकती हूँ आपको कैरेक्टर के लिए. It'll be a random excuse. So I'll just say random. Your hair is curly. That's why we can't take. No. Now of course you can straighten curly hair or you can do a lot of things.
Right.
And I figure if someone wants to take you, अगर आपको उनको लेना है तो even अगर आप exactly opposite हो वो character से तो वो आपको बना लेंगे उसमें. Like the next thing that I'm doing after this, after Kerala that you'd see a release, I'm exactly the opposite of what you've seen Shalini Unnikrishnan in Kerala. As an actor, it's great for me to do that also. But मैं exactly opposite हूँ वो character से. पर उनको मैं चाहिए थी, so they worked on it and they made sure that the body language, the look, also the behavior was that because they believed that I could do that. And as an actor, I believe I should be able to do everything.
Sure,
no, other than how are you an actor if you can just do one thing? So.
Are you also being careful on choosing roles now? Is that something that you're because एक film आती है and just like the introduction I gave, wow,
Yeah, that's
that's
very cool.
huge,
So
man. That's so amazing. So is that is there a kind of a pressure कि अच्छा अब आगे का फूक फूक के कदम रखने पड़ेंगे?
No, I don't believe in living life like that. And मैं anyway हर decision intuitively लेती थी पहले से ही. मैं अभी भी intuitively ही लेती हूँ. There is no फूक के कदम
and you've always wanted to be an actor, right?
From when I wanted to be an actor, I wanted to be an actor. Before that, when I wanted to be whatever I wanted to be, that for sure.
What did you want to be?
I wanted to be lots of stuff. I wanted to be in the circus. I wanted to be a farmer. Seriously, like I had serious things that I wanted to be. Then, since I was academically good in school, and I was like, architecture is something that I should definitely do. But now this was when I was a child till maybe like 10th. After that, I was sure dancer is what I want to be.
Yeah, and how many forms of dance do you know? My God.
Kathak is my form that I've graduated in, and I think if you have one base form that's strong, it's easy to pick up other forms of dance. So I like learning different forms of dance. It's fun.
Since there was a lot that you wanted to do, how did you get into movies? How did 1920 happen?
Then I thought if I'm an actor, I can be all those things. No, I can do everything every day. I can.
Raja Babu याद आ गया.
Exactly. Then I can be everything. I can say, हाँ ये भी करना है, चलो ये भी role करते हैं. All that I wanted to do in real life and more, I think I can do being an actor.
Yes, absolutely.
And no, acting I've always loved and I really enjoy doing it. And it should always be that. Once it becomes a fearful thing and I'm scared of what my next thing is going to be and all, I won't enjoy doing it, then I won't do movies anymore. So I'm only doing movies till I enjoy doing it. The day I don't enjoy, I will stop doing it. That's...
I hope that day never comes.
I hope so too, but my main thing is I should enjoy whatever I'm doing. So till I enjoy doing it until it makes me want to wake up in the morning and go to shoot to set, I should. When it stops, then I won't be doing that.
So your first film comes and it's a horror film.
Yes.
And of course, that's like not what ideally people want their first film to be. But you are someone who's a risk taker, and you obviously got appreciated. You get your Filmfare Award also for it.
Listen, people told me you arrived then also. Huh? So, and no, for me it was not a risk. In fact, that was it, right? You want a role where you can show your acting potential, you can do so many things. And what fun, my God, climbing up pillars, screaming, doing action. We had some 20 days action in the film. So I got to do all that's my first film. So for me, it was not a risk. And I thought if you look pretty, I'll comb my hair and,
Are you someone who enjoys horror movies?
To watch till
Yeah?
I did it, actually I hadn't seen too many. But I watch any genre. I
Okay.
enjoy all genres.
घर पर कैसा था सबका reaction when they saw the film?
When they watched
When
the
they watched
film,
1920?
they were very happy.
Yeah.
There are films of mine which they watched where I think my mum is very honest to me and the entire situation. So my mom will watch 1920. She was really happy with Kerala Story. She was really happy with. There are films that she's watched of mine where if she feels I'm like criminally underutilized, फिर उनको बहुत दुख होता है कि I think she sees that I have, for her she feels I have huge potential. So then when she feels कि utilize नहीं हो रहा है or you know like that, then उनको शायद अच्छा नहीं लगता है and she makes herself vocal about it. But my grandmother loves everything I do, even if it's awful and I look terrible, and she'll be like, wow, it was lovely and you were amazing.
How sweet.
So she's that, yeah. So
But
yeah.
ये बताया that in a span of so many years and such wonderful work that you've had on the plate and so beautifully done also with your craft. What is a film that, apart from Kerala Story, that you're most proud of?
All actually that I've done, because I mean the whole process of when you're doing a film and if I have to think of just, I don't know, maybe I did my debut in Telugu with Heart Attack, maybe
Yeah.
that, and there's another Telugu film called Kshanam, because when I was doing that also everyone told me don't do, and I was very sure I really wanted to do it. So
Did you find any change in the Telugu industry and the Hindi film industry?
after the release,
No, after you entered Telugu films and started doing a lot of work over there, तो
Yeah,
क्या कोई
they
difference
were-
आपने पाया as such?
No, there are nice and not nice people in all industries, I feel. So the nice ones will remain nice, irrespective. The terrible ones remain terrible, irrespective. But there's no such thing as only in this industry there are good people and only in this there are bad people.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like that. I've been pretty fortunate. Mostly I've got really nice people to work with.
Right.
Like really, mostly.
That's
So,
great.
yeah.
Coming to a year 2014, where there was Hasi To Phasi that
Yes.
came, and this was a second lead that you played. How did the film happen? Were you happy with it? How did it all come along? Because you looked lovely.
Yeah, I thought that
It was-
orange sari was so nice, that whole shake it like Shammi thing.
Oh,
That was
yes,
fun.
totally.
That was fun. For me, again, when I saw it as a love triangle, and that's what
Yeah.
was told to me when we did it. I thought it was a really nice role. It's a Karan Johar production. Wow, I'm going to wear this sexy sari. And it was the first time getting to dance in a Hindi movie.
Yeah.
Actually, I had not done South till then. I had not debuted in South. So this was... It seemed like a lovely opportunity, and it seemed like such a nice role to do. Vinyl Matthews was the director.
Yeah.
And their other thing, then I had done 5 auditions for the performance part of it, and the short list of it. I think it's the maximum amount of auditions I've done for a film. So we did 1 audition, then you got shortlisted to final 10, then they did that audition, then you're shortlisted to 8, then you're shortlisted to, and I think Siddharth and Pariniti were cast at that time.
Yeah.
So I knew that. And then they were shortlisted to final 6, final 4, final 3, final 2. And then the final 2 was me and I don't know who else. But me and the other person. And then there were some 5, 6 auditions. And my eyebrows, they did a lot of look tests for it.
Okay.
Because I'm supposed to look like a Gujarati girl.
Huh.
And I have these thick bushy eyebrows. So they were not convinced. So then we shortened my eyebrows. We thinned my eyebrows. We arched the eyebrow with the curve. We made it like a V. We shortened it from here. We shortened it. So we did a lot of eyebrow look
Again,
tests.
like I think this is the perfect example of what you had said, that अगर आपको किसी role में fit करना हो तो वो कैसे भी हो जाता है. It's
Yeah,
such a
I
great
guess
example.
so. Yeah, so I used to wait. I think this whole process was like around 4 to 6 months that I was not sure whether I'm on it or not.
Yeah.
And then finally I did get it. And then just after Hasi To Fasi, the last day of my shoot for it was my debut for Puri Jagannath's movie. During that process of shooting Hasi To Fasi, Puri sir had offered me Heart Attack.
Okay.
Which was this huge Telugu debut, and it was a great role for a girl again.
Yeah.
And he said, but there's no singing and dance. There's no dancing in the movie. There are songs you can there's lip sync and all, no dancing. And then I thought, if I'm doing, I don't know, intuitively felt I should learn other languages and do other languages if I'm getting fabulous roles in other languages. So I learned Telugu. And Heart Attack just happened just like that. He was sure. There was no audition for it. But Puri sir said he's seen my work. His wife had seen some music video or something of mine. She had, not music video, she had seen a song from 1920, the romantic song where I go with the dabba and all.
Yeah.
And she had told Puri sir, she said, you should take her, launch her in this. So then I did Heart Attack just after. And I think they released in the same week,
Right.
and then in 10 days or something.
Wow. Coming back to Kerala story, and there's so much that we want to still know about it. ऐसा लग रहा है
Ask
कि
everything. Ask me, whatever you want.
ये बताएं that आपके लिए सबसे if you go back and think about your shoot days, what was the most challenging scene for you?
There were lots. There's those physically, maybe the rape scenes were a little tough. Mentally also, maybe, because for an actor to
Yeah.
and how much ever you can keep away acting and your real life and all. But
It does play a toll on you.
it does. However, they were very nice to me, and we discussed this all before, and I had a really great team. Even my co-actor, Vijayakar, was very nice. I don't know if I'd be able to do it with somebody else.
Right.
Because we discussed it before, and I was just very comfortable. He just made me feel very comfortable. And
Yeah.
I mean, he's supposed to be playing this creepy, horrible guy, but he's very nice in real life. And we discussed this, how the shots are going to be taken and which part, where, because that stomach is there and
Right.
those uncomfortable things, and the nada of that, replaying it is only a creepy thing. But that was a little hard also to tell yourself you're doing something like that. And maybe the mom's phone call scenes also, the end, the last mom scene. Challenging as in I just wanted to make it as real as possible, because I knew those are the moments which are going to get people to really feel. Because this girl has done a lot of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
She's done really silly stuff. And now she has to say sorry to her mom. So, you should still feel bad for her even after she's done a lot of silly stuff.
Yeah.
And her mom tried to come and stop her and all, and she didn't listen to her. And, that is that moment. So I wanted that to be... so like that, yeah, I don't... Challenging, yeah, maybe that.
When, you read the script and जब आप shoot कर रही थी, तो क्या आपके मन में था ये doubt that कुछ ना कुछ controversies निकलने वाली है, there's going to be some or the other thing around it? As I'm sure as an actor...
I asked them, because we are saying... we are taking the name of a terrorist organization everywhere, repeatedly in the film. We are saying ISIS mein bharti, ISIS mein... So I was like, Sudeepto sir, you think they'll come for us? Because I hope they don't do anything, because we are saying, we're talking about terrorist organizations openly.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We are not even hinting, we are just openly saying. So he was like, no, don't worry, I don't think they will. So my thing was like, maybe we'll be attacked by terror organizations, and that was my main fear actually.
Actually, you know what? This is also an interesting thing I'd like to ask you as an actor who's done Indian films. क्या आपको लगता है कि that in the West, people are more open and they're more free to, take up such social topics and actually take names of politicians or the ministers out there, and nothing happens because it's again the audience is open for it. But यहाँ पर धीरे धीरे अब या तो बैन या तो controversies, हर एक बात को बहुत ही संभाल कर लेना पड़ता है. Do you feel like that?
No, actually, I have to disagree, because I feel we live in a free country, India. And after our movie, I've realized even more कि लोग openly politicians का नाम लेके गालियाँ दे रहे हैं और बहुत बुरी बातें कह रहे हैं openly, and उनको कुछ नहीं होता है. They are allowed to talk about it. People are openly allowed to criticize everything, politicians or movies, or like our movie also, they were openly allowed to ban it. Even after, your censor board and your Supreme Court said, don't ban this, and they saw it, and it went through the whole legal process of everything.
Yeah.
They also asked for, if you have to ban it, what reasons and everything, and still it was allowed to not play. Also, I've noticed that people are, like I said, openly allowed to criticize people in high power. My director and producer got open death threats also. So, but I would just like to look at the positive side of this and say that we live in a free country and there is freedom of speech, freedom of thought. I'm glad we don't live in a country where that's not allowed.
Right.
Because then maybe we wouldn't be allowed to make this movie and you wouldn't be allowed to have your opinion. But now, like, we are able to make this movie, and like people are allowed to criticize the movie or people in power or everything. I guess that just shows that we're in a free place, no?
Yeah, definitely.
I think so, yeah.
Very well put. Ab बताएं, what is next? What are we going to look at? How is the year turning around?
There are a lot of things that are actually ready,
Yeah.
like fully ready to release. So there's this film that's announced. Also, it's The Game of Girgit. We shot it a year back.
Okay.
It was ready before Kerala Story. I think that'll be on OTT soon.
Okay.
So there's The Game of Girgit. I play a cop in that.
Oh, nice.
There's another film called Tibba.
How?
I don't know if I can tell you what I play because then I think I give away the suspense of it. But, I play someone who's not very nice in it, or maybe not. So there's
कह नहीं
that.
सकते.
It's tentatively titled Tibba. So these two are OTT films, and they should be out on OTT soon.
Yeah.
These were before Kerala. There are another 2-3 projects also before Kerala, which you'll be seeing. And then after Kerala also now there is a lot of stuff happening, but I'm those people who till it's announced by production, like this Girgit they had announced, so I'm talking about it. Tibba they announced. I feel till I'd like to come like with Kerala Story, like hi there, trailer's ready, releasing in 10 days. So I think that's more fun than
Yes,
saying
it's still
I'm
brewing
doing
right
this
now.
and this and this and
Love it.
it's
love
not brewing
it.
actually. We've started shooting. Everything's but
Yeah.
it's more fun I think when it's either announced by
Absolutely.
them or like I can show you key trailer hai, okay, it's releasing on this date. That's more fun.
As an audience, when you saw Kerala Story, what did you feel? What was your reaction?
It's not fair for me to say as an audience. I'm too involved in the film.
Yeah.
It's too personal now for me.
But are you someone who criticizes your
yeah,
acting?
No,
थोड़ा
that
और अच्छा करना चाहिए था ये तो मतलब ठीक था
that I
लेकिन और
think
better.
that I think always for anything, like for if you're doing a photo shoot also, if you're doing anything, but that's normal and that should be there, no, I think. Maybe not to such a point that you dislike everything, but yeah, I am very, like I always, I have problems with everything. I have problems with everything. But in a good way. Some I keep to myself and some I keep thinking about and ruminate in my mind. And I'm like, oh my God, if I had just... So all of that, those are there. No, that's okay. Hey guys, this is Adah Sharma and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.